Let's promote the show. Hello, everybody. We
What
back,
is up?
baby.
Look at us. We are back. Because I'm assuming that you guys just did held a funeral for me last week when I was not here. No
It was a
show.
burial at sea because I'll tell you what. There was, I think, while you were gone, or maybe right after, someone famous fell off a ship, or the cousin of someone famous fell off a ship
Yes,
and
it's true.
died.
And at first, when you saw the headline that was clickbaity that said "You won't believe who fell off a ship," did you think it was me?
I was like, Eric's puppet,
Yeah,
Bogbird, was drowned at sea.
Bill was drowned at sea. Look at him. That's right, folks. I'm back, hot off of a Disney cruise. The most
Give us,
expensive time on a
yeah,
boat of my life so far.
so far, but you are shipping out as a merchant marine any minute now, I'm
I'm
sure.
shipping up to Boston. Whoa.
Oh,
Uh,
good stuff.
that's happening.
So tell us about the highlights of the cruise. I feel like
No,
it's
thanks.
a whole nother world, a whole new
It's a whole
world, as
new
they
world.
say.
Whoa. Speaking of, I know we're going 100 miles a minute here, and we're really just want to talk about everything. But Justin, very good singing there because
Thank
let me
you.
even let's pre talk about the cruise by announcing our next show.
Oh
Um,
boy, the
our
show
next
that I am concerned about.
Yes, the next show, Friday, March 28th, 9 p.m. UCB. You got to be there. And you know why? We're finally doing a song and dance show. We're dragging the ponies out. It's a musical themed show. And that doesn't just mean if you're like stuffy about it, I'm not going to name names, John Hudson. But I told him about the show and he was like, that might be too musical theater for me. It's not. Okay.
Wow, what a snob!
He's never been like that before. I don't know what it is about that. He's really drawn a line in the sand on this. But it's a loose theme of musicals. It could be a guy in a band. It could just be a dance to music. So it's going to be a lot. But Justin is going to have to do a song. Yes.
Yes, I know, and I wrote it down on my to-do list today. I'll tell you what, I don't. It's haunting me already. If
Uh
anyone
oh.
has any ideas for how a mostly unmusical man can perform an original song piece, please hit me up in the comments.
The difference between a to do list and a to don't list is a thin. Uh, well, depending on what color the ink, it's a thin blue line.
Wow.
Um,
Yeah, that's what the flag outside your place reads, right?
Yes, it's about writing. Well, here's a couple of things I started to write for ideas, Justin. Tell me what you think about
Mm-hmm.
this so far. They're really fleshed out. What every blank song sounds like to me.
Ah, nice,
What do we
good.
think? Okay, here's
That's
my
fun. So you're basically writing almost a parody, a very character-driven parody of a song.
yes. Here's my second idea. The sluttiest song from 1464. What do we think?
Interesting year choice. Why 14?
I just picked numbers, and then I'm going to do research later.
Great. That's how
Um,
historians do it.
how about this? This one is: Do you want to build a snowman? How about we kill a real man? What do you think?
That's good. I love that. So that's a classic call and response song.
Do you want
Would
to
you like
build
to
a
build a
snowman?
snowman?
How about
What
we
if we
kill a
killed a
real man?
real man?
We could do it. It'd be easy. I have a plan. It takes two people.
Yeah.
That's so far how
We
I've gotten.
we could stab him with an icicle, and the murder weapon would melt.
There you go. Look, now we've already written this. That's good.
Yes.
Um,
Wow, you are fresh off a Disney boat because now
it's
you're trying to take down the Disney industrial
yeah.
complex.
Who would want to kill this old man? Yeah. Do you want to hide a
Hide a
body? See, it
body.
just
It's
feels
great.
good. It's
Feels
good.
good. There's
Um,
something that about singing songs with funny lyrics, replacing the regular lyrics, that really works.
It
You
does feel
ever?
good. And here's my very last idea, just to get it all out there. Another topical one. Billie Eilish's song "Bad Guy." You familiar, Justin?
Yes.
There's a line in the song. It's like one of the first lines that says, "I'm a bad guy, might seduce your dad, guy." And I
Mm.
think just following that line of logic, so it's like, "I'm a bad guy, might seduce your dad, guy. Think he's kind of cool, guy. Drives us all to school, guy. I'm a bad guy. What's your dad up to, guy?" It's just like
Yeah.
really like obsessed with
Yeah.
dad.
And then I think then the character becomes the other dad guy. I'm the other now. I'm the other dad
I'm your
guy.
dad now.
Yeah.
I'm your other dad now.
Did you finish your homework?
Yeah, so that could be good. It also fits in the narrative of I showed Sarah that song. I quote unquote showed Sarah that song during the pandemic. I was like, "Have you heard this song? This is really good." She was like, "Eric, that song has 3 billion views on YouTube." I was like, I was so off on it. All right, let's go
You
back.
heard this undiscovered gem.
All right,
Great.
let's go back very quickly. Just highlights of the Disney cruise.
Yes.
Pirate night on the boat. I didn't want to do it. I was being a brat about it, and turns out every of the 4,000 people in that boat dressed up like a pirate, and it turned out it was very cool. Pirate night on the boat.
Yes. I mean, I will say cruise opportunity where an entire group of strangers can really come together for the sake of water slides and reheated beef.
The food situation, it was impossible not to think about how much food waste was happening. I was just like, the entire time I was just like, what is happening behind closed?
And you know, all that garbage food, they're just stuffing it down a hole and kicking it out the poop deck. Just like
some guys fucking jamming it into the water. Yeah, that's tough.
But also, like we were talking about, falling off a ship is one of the old timiest ways to die in the modern world.
One of the classic deaths, one of the last vestiges of a classic death, which getting up there with now measles and malaria, I think.
Oh yeah, all the oldies are back.
Be the new ones. The new ones are back.
Good.
Kathy says, "Did you sing your pirate song for fans of the show?" I forgot about that one. I was trying to think. I was like, do I do any musical characters? I'm like, I do like 7. There's a lot, including that one. Okay, and then the only other, I think I told you this story already. I can't remember, but my other funny story about being on the cruise ship is that if you've been to the Disney parks, the immersion aspect of it is so important to the park, where it's like everything to a T is like you are there, and they make sure when you're in line and when you're talking to the cast, and no matter what, you are at the place they want you to be. And you can only do so much with that, I think, like on a boat. And because there's 1,600 staff on the boat, and like some of them are just like, I don't care. So I went to the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge on the boat, one of like 20 bars on the boat. You have to, good job, Puff the Magic. Fucking. So you have to key a bunch of numbers on the door, and the door like whooshes open, and you're in a Star Wars ship. And the portholes, instead of water, are it's space. And every once in a while, it shoots you into hyperspace and back. And the drinks are all smoking and bubbling and are all crazy. So I go in there, I look at the menu, and the bartender comes up and is like, what would you like to order? And I said, I want.
And he's like, Fleep Floop.
Fleep Floop, what do you want? I was like, I'll have looking at the menu, the Bantu, the Bantu blend Tatooine Harvest Brew. And the guy looks at me and he goes, all we have is Boston Lager. I was like, all right. I guess. Fuck me.
He couldn't throw like, all we have is Coruscant Lager. He couldn't give it a little juice.
He could have just given me a Boston Lager and been like, here's your blah, blah, whatever. I would have been like,
he should be dragged to Disney jail or whatever. Whatever's on that ship. John Bander famously had a character that was the employee, the cruise mortician, I believe.
Yes. He's like taking a date down to the inside of the boat and being like, I got a cool job. And he's like, so this is it. This is where we take the dead people.
I mean, and he was a cruise guy too, John Bander. He loved that. That's straight out of reality.
That's awesome. Good for him.
But speaking of reality, what do you say we dive into our first real character?
I say let's drop in. Let's get crazy. I'm ready for it.
Great. Because as we all know, this is Characters Welcome, a character show where we bring characters to your rectangles every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and occasionally once a month at the UCB Theater and on your live streams. So we're going to kick it off with, it's really nice to just treat yourself sometimes? Like, have you ever really thought about that?
Treating myself.
Yeah.
I was on a boat for 5 days and racked up a $500 bill at the bar, but no, I don't think I've ever treated myself.
Oh, nice. Well, great. Well, now's your chance because you're just about to meet your new cleaning lady.
Whoa!
Sånn skjønnes Mädchen kan doch noch rüber.
Hi, I'm Ratiana. Your friends called me up when they noticed your place was looking a little dumpy lately. Yeah, they saw my Subway ad. It said, if you haven't evolved to self-cleaning yet, call those that have. It's your best bet. Family business. To you too. I don't mean to offend you with my furry-licious beauty, but you should be thankful I'm here, okay? If anyone knows dirt and grime, it's me. Because you should see my ex. Now, where should we get started? Oh, I know. We're going to get rid of those sticky pads you got laying around everywhere. Hun, someone could get stuck in those. Garbage. You're welcome. And then next, I'm going to eat holes in your couch. Because some of those spots, honey, are just too dirty to clean. Stop wearing your Subway sticky sketches on the couch. Shoes in the house? That's disgusting. Okay, that spreads diseases and shit. Meanwhile, you should see how clean my rat hole is. I have the decency to shit outside of the home. I'm being rude. Did you want a piece? It's garbage flavor. Yourself. Did you just scream that there's a rat in your living room? Snitches get stitches. I can't stand people who rat on people. Don't let them get near me. Me? You're not kicking me out. People are always trying to squish my dreams. I see what this is. You think because I'm a couple inches tall, I can't get the job done. So you're dirty and a heightist. My cousin gets to live in a hat and make rat sauce. Meanwhile, all I'm trying to do is eat some holes in your dirty ass couch. So what? It'll take me 2 weeks to get it done, okay? Rome wasn't built in a day. But it was cleaned up in like 2 hours. Okay, a lot of quitters back then. This was BE, before exterminators. And besides, I can see you got into a box of expired Cheez-Its last night. My 12 kiddos can help with that. Yeah, they can eat 170 crumbs a minute. What can your kids do? And right now, they're in your bedroom. They're cleaning like you'd never believe. Okay, they get into every inch. You hear all those little paws? See? I know it's hard to trust a good cleaning lady, but you're in good paws, honey. Oh, okay. Can't touch you? Okay. Not everyone's a hugger. Oh, okay. What you can do, though, doll, is go get a shower, Miss Natural Deodorants, okay? I would come help you with that part, but I'm married, and I wouldn't set foot in a mold-infested environment. Ugh. One thing I do need to really let you know, and I'm going to lay this on gentle, you do have an infestation, okay? But cats can be an easy fix. You love that thing. To each his own. All right. How about this? I'll go clean your shit-stained toilet, okay? And you won't stop me, okay? Once you get out of the shower, go fold that month-old chair laundry, okay? I can run 8 miles per hour, and don't even think about pushing me in the toilet. I visited my mother last month, and I don't need to see her for another 2. And what's this? Oh, God, moldy yogurt. Girl, even I wouldn't eat that. See, you need me. If I go to the toilet, hun, like I said, try to catch me. Okay? All right. I'm leaving. You know, I came here out of the goodness of my 21-millimeter heart to help a disgusting, foul, disgusting creature in need. And this is the thanks, the attitude I get. Whatever. I'm going to go give the asshole in 4E the bubonic plague anyway.
Yeah.
Jess LaMonica, everybody.
Wow.
Woo-woo.
Look at you. Really Mickey coded right now.
I know. And I made a little Ratatouille joke. I was like, Disney's on our mind.
Disney
Yes.
is on the mind. Wow. Did you make those little ears yourself?
I did not. And I really wish I did. No. I got
Where
them
are they
at
from?
a Halloween store.
They're legit, though.
They're legit.
Now,
I wore it to a show and I was just walking around in it and I got called a mouse a couple times.
offensive.
It's fucked up. It's not okay.
Now, what brought you to this piece? Have you encountered rats? You're treating like giving rats the power for good. I think is
Yes.
very rare.
Justice for rats. I found out I think they're cute, which is rare. Most people are terrified of them, but I think they're cute. They're a little
You're
furry.
in good company on this box, right?
Dare I go pull one of the rats out of the cages? I don't know. It'll probably bite me. I don't think I should do it.
We're like, we love rats. It will eat me.
Yeah, this rat is vicious, but
Aw.
It's right a couple rooms away from where Eric's sitting right
give me
Oh,
all right.
I
Give
love
me 8 seconds. If I'm not immediately able to grab it, I'm gonna give
Wait,
up.
I kind of love this. It would also be great for content if it did start eating him.
Yes, we need definitely a rat bite. So you're coming up for rats. You're ready to bring them back.
I am. I don't have my own, but I always thought they were cute, and everyone comes for how gross and dirty they are. And I found out that they're actually very clean. They just are in, like, we're the dirty ones. We make New York dirty.
Disgusting.
And then they just live in our dirt. But they're actually like very clean, self-cleaning. Oh, see, like, look how cute.
That looks like a ghost.
Yeah,
That's
he's
a
so
ghost
crazy.
rat.
This is one of 3. This is Tic Tac, the
Wait.
nicest of the 3.
Way to
So
grab the nice
cute.
guy.
Yeah, I grabbed the nice guy.
Wait, Eric, did you rescue these off the street?
Not off the street, but
That's a risky way to grab them back.
not off the street, but Callie did grab them from a place that was like there was like 10 of them in a box, and it was like 3 for $5. Like, grab the rats.
A deal.
Very cute.
It's
Okay,
so
we're going back.
cute.
We're going back in the cave.
Bye, Tic Tac.
Tic Tac, great rat. I had mice last year for a while, and that was a real ongoing battle.
What, a battle with cleanliness or with love?
Not love. I was trying to get rid of them, and the cleanliness was like I had them, figure out a way to catch them.
Wait, you
and
let
release
them roam around your house, or they would just get out?
No, they were just in. I had mice, and so I had to.
I'm sorry. I thought you meant you had them as pets. I was very on the Eric
No.
wave right now of let me.
No.
I could have grabbed mice. Oh, you just had them in your house.
Yeah, and it was not like a Cinderella situation. It wasn't like a
Not
whimsical. They weren't doing chores. That movie lies
What?
about what mice are doing.
There was a mouse in my apartment during COVID, but we just let it do its thing because we were very lonely.
Wow, and it just lived there.
Sometimes it would just like walk across the living room, like scurry, and we'd be like, "Hi."
And come back. My only concern with that when they're not, when they weren't invited, is the poop.
That's
Yes,
the
big
issue.
concern.
The poop.
Would
That's
be-
a big concern.
That's the big one.
And then when like there's all of a sudden it's like, oh, there's 2, and then like all of a sudden you got like a fam.
Yeah, now they're taking over the whole home, sleeping in your bed.
Yeah.
Sleeping in your bed.
It becomes a problem. Eric, are
Problem.
your
Romantic
rats
rival.
in a cage?
Are they in the cage?
Yeah, like do they live together?
Yes, the 3 of them live in a double-decker cage. Nice big cage. They chill. But
Live in
sometimes
large.
we block off a single room and we let them do their thing. And it's very cute.
It's like recess.
It's like a little recess. We take a little like casserole dish and put like a tiny bit of water in it and a bunch of frozen peas in it. And they dance around in that shit. I don't know. They like it. It's
Yeah.
fun.
Where's the Feurer household rat cam? That's
I have a
huge
very
opportunity.
cute video. I'll show you some. We can't do this because we don't have Jorge, but I have a great video of I bought a bunch of like tiny little felt balls, like 10,000 little felt balls, and I put them inside a box and like gave them basically a McDonald's play place, and they loved it. They're cute. They're cute.
Get the
Wow.
video to me. I can make it happen.
Really?
Come on, Zach. Next week the show's gonna be
Come
called
on.
Rats Welcome.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
care rat.
Characters.
Welcome.
They're rat all caps. Ooze.
Yes.
Jess, what have you been up to? What's been happening with you?
Just been writing characters,
Crushing it.
auditioning for things, doing little shows here and there. I gotta start getting better about posting them, but
Yes. Do you have any you are promoting and coming up right now?
not at the moment. This one,
That's
but
good.
anything to come up, I will get it out there.
To get it out
There.
Get it out where? Right there. That's where
There.
it'll be.
Yeah, I've been doing some film stuff, so we'll see
Oh,
what
good.
happens. A lot of auditions lately.
Oh, good.
So
Those are fun and normal, right?
yeah, absolutely.
The character that went live today is a very apropos topic. It's Michelle Chan Bennett doing a live stage reading of a casting notice that she got and went to.
Wait,
Yeah.
I love that.
It's very good.
It's
What
really
is the
funny.
craziest? Can you think off the dome like the craziest casting breakdown you've ever went out for? I'll let you think about it by saying one that I went out for years ago was like male, 18 to 25,
Oh, no.
pale, sickly. He should look like he's allergic to the sun. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Nah.
A
Like,
lot
that's
of them, the ones that kind of freak me out, where I'm like, I don't know what your standards are for this, or like, woman, like long hair, fit, like those are. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Long hair, fit.
Feels like,
I mean, that's kind of like
dating
what Michelle's
profile.
is. Like, not to ruin Michelle's, like the surprise of Michelle's bit, but they're very specific. It's like half white, half Chinese. Doesn't have to be Chinese. Could just be Asian.
Oof.
It must be beautiful. I'm like, this is fucking nuts, dude.
No, those are the ones that kind
Yeah.
of freak me out. I feel like I blocked some of them out of my mind. I'm like,
Yeah, fair.
they're wild.
Yeah.
That's you got to block them out. Otherwise, you'll have to immediately quit the business.
And never returned.
without
The
looking
craziest audition I had was when I was like first starting out. I was younger and I was like from backstage. And it was like I was coming from Philly at the time and it was in South Jersey and it was like a person's house. And I was like, this feels weird.
Already no.
I still
Already no.
started, yeah, which now it would be like if as soon as I looked up the address on Google Maps, it would have been like no. But I started walking up and I was like, oh, this still feels weird. The girl opened the door and I was still in the yard and she was like, come on in. Like, I kid you not. She said, we're doing the call in the basement. And she said, it's so casual and she looks so nice. And I was like, oh, okay. I actually forgot the sides in my car and I just left.
You just left?
Yeah.
I love that.
She said,
You're
we're
like,
doing. I was like, this is a pretty large house. Why the basement?
That's
Oh,
weird.
that's so weird.
You
Yeah.
have to do it in the basement because it's colder down there.
Yeah, I didn't like. And it looked like there were like two, from what I could see behind her, it looked like there were at least like two other people in there. So I was like, maybe it's, I don't
From
know.
what you can see behind her, there were two people banging on the window.
Yeah, just screaming. And I was like, I hate them, but I'm going to leave.
Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Because I would not have done that. I would have been like, this is it. This could be my break.
Well, that was me driving like a real audition, like
I'm going to do it.
in
Oh, man,
person.
so much. So fun.
Yeah, that was wild.
Great. Well, Jess, before we let you go, I know you like kind of did a little plug here. Is there anything else you wanna let us know you got going on? Any show coming up besides this one?
Not at the moment, but hopefully
Okay.
more.
Great. Yeah, fingers crossed. The universe provides, okay? Yeah, get it out there. Get it out there. We're gonna get those little mouse rat ears another use, I promise.
Yes, you have to please come back with another mouse or rat related character.
Absolutely.
Please do.
Wow.
Tic Tac watches every night and just really loves
I have
to
a
feel
fan.
Dreams, huge fan of Tic Tac and Lauren, obviously Lauren Russo.
Oh, Lauren, love you, Lauren.
Rat v Rat. Love it. All right.
Thanks, Jess.
see
We'll
ya.
see you soon. Later.
Jess. Very fun.
Puff the Magic hates Disney, loves rats.
Puff, I guess you're proof that people really do contain multitudes. Amazing.
And I love hot takes. I love going all the way with any feelings. So
I also
please.
love somebody, yeah, exactly. Somebody who only knows how to write I love or I hate before a noun. Just like boom.
Yes.
This is how I feel about this. Crystal says show rat video. I texted it to you, Justin, but I don't know if that was good enough. I can show it on my phone.
No, I'm working on it. It's in the wrong file format for StreamYard, but I'm working to convert it.
Tell me if this is like too crazy to show, or if we can do it like this.
No, I mean look, it's working. I mean, that is.
And there's another one. They love it.
That's almost like ASMR. There's a sensory aspect to this.
You can see how badly I'm forcing them to enjoy it. I'm like, you will like this.
They're like, this is my worst nightmare. The world's falling apart around me.
I mean, they're so cute, though. Come on. They are so cute. It's amazing.
They are. Very. You've really come round to loving America's most hated animal.
Well, what's amazing about them is that they live for a couple years, and you do what you can do, and you learn a little bit. And we already are like, okay, the next rats, we're gonna try this on. Like we're really a good part of the evolutionary process of training. We're really like shooting from the hip.
Oh, so you're trying to? Well, you're not like breeding the rats.
No, but the first rats that my step rats, the rats that were already here when I joined this family, were evil.
Oh, complicated.
Evil rats, and now these rats better. And the next rats.
So you're saying you're taking parental responsibility. You're a dad guy, as you.
I mean, earlier. I'm a bad guy. Might love my dad guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
Great. Well, shouts to you for for really giving these rats a leg up. You adopted
Justin,
them.
I mean,
awards.
At the end of the day, Justin, one of us has to care about our kids. You know?
Yeah. And I'm trying to make my kids worse. You're trying to make your rats better.
Which is also a really valid move. Is Justin, you're more like creating an army.
Yeah, like a craven army for the future.
Ooh, that's so craven. That could be a song, Justin.
Nice, great. Like the theme song to That's So Raven?
Yeah, That's So Raven, except it's That's So Craven, and it's about your daughters.
It's about Craven the Hunter, the recent movie release.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a Sony movie connected to the Spider-Man universe.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Could you separate your little?
This is a major movie. Things? The comments know this movie's real. Just because you got your head in the rat cage buried.
You're right. I'm sorry. In about 5 seconds, Puff the Magic is going to say, I don't feel anything about Craven.
Yeah. In the middle on Craven.
I'm right down the line on it. 2 pieces of housekeeping here, folks. If you're just really enjoying what's happening right now and you're like, damn, I got to give these guys some money for this, you can donate to our Venmo account. It's at Characters Welcome. And get this, she's on the business side of things. We're nothing if not a couple of entrepreneurs. You are our Shark Tank, and sharks, we are pitching ourselves to you. Throw us a buck.
If you send us some cash, we will read whatever comment you put out. And to illustrate that, we have a little recurring segment we like to do called Stoner Thoughts. Whoa, Stoner Thoughts.
Well, good, Justin. That
Stoner
good.
Thoughts. Yeah. You get to see my face when I do it.
Yeah.
Some ratchet toddler said they wanted to fight my dog. That is the biggest fuck around and find out a toddler has ever said to me.
Wow.
Darker stoner thought from
that was a little bit darker. Kids these days they're tougher. Callie and I were walking down the street. This was a couple months ago. We were walking down the street and I heard behind us somebody said, "Are you deaf, bitch? Move." And it was 2 9-year-olds on one bicycle trying to get past us on the sidewalk. And it was the one moment where we both agreed on this. I was like, I should have kicked that bike and fucking sprawled those children. I really desperately wanted to.
That would have been I understand why you'd want to do that, but that would have been a series of problems for you. Either immediate or lifelong.
Okay. Yeah. I'm like, no, you don't get it. They bullied me.
Yeah, you're talking to the judge right there.
Yeah, you don't get it, jury of my peers. They were mean.
Yeah. So I became the Punisher for children briefly. Speaking of that, let's welcome out our next character.
Great, let's do it.
one
Huh.
I'm excited to see because I definitely lived this way for a long portion of my life.
It's okay to still live this way, Justin.
Yes, there's no judgment here except for the looks I'm going to give you after this piece. Please welcome out to the rectangles that one towel you own.
So ein schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nicht mehr alleine.
Well, well, well. Look who came dripping back to me. The utility towel. What happened, champ? Something spill? Because the way I see it, you're only desperate enough to drag my starchy ass out of the no-no closet for one of two things. Either the dog's throwing up again, or we're about to have some period sex. So which one is it, muchacho? Because I don't see Bark Hamill anywhere. Sorry I can't be soft like your first favorite towel, or a working, functional towel like your second favorite towel. Nah, I'm your third favorite towel. The uh-oh towel. I'm the towel you call when some done fucked up. And when I say towel, know that I mean that in the loosest of terms. I'm closer to a slab of pliant tree bark or a table mat that got fat and weird. I am one comfort level above wrapping yourself up in still alive birds. And guess what? I ain't ashamed. I'm not that dainty seafoam terry cloth that soccer moms rub around their turkey necks in Bounty commercials. No, I'm that discolored map of stuffed pus you send in when last month's lamb and rice finally melts a hole through the ass end of your garbage can. But I'm not offended. Life handed me lemons, and I said, I ain't got hands. Everything in this apartment has a time and place. There's me, ugly mug, pillow that's only for feet, big weird spoon, other scissors, book, and 9 bachelorette robes that are so weirdly slutty you could only wear them alone. We know where we stand, but we've always been there for you. What about when your in-laws visited and I gave them a week of post-sour dry-offs that were so bad they divorced? Or when you draped me over that rat in the glue trap until you could find and move to a new apartment? So remember me the next time you need warmth or comfort, or you're getting high and you need to blow smoke through the parts of me that I consider my nip holes. Because not all heroes wear capes. But some heroes are capes. And some capes are used for period sex. Please say we're doing the period sex. That shit rocks!
Yeah! Eric Feurer, everybody.
Wow.
Yeah. Really fun stuff. That should be an audition monologue for you.
You think so?
When Off-Broadway calls, that is one of your more dramatic performances, I would argue.
You think so? Really feeling it?
Yes.
I've never put it on stage. You think it's worthy?
Yeah, it's fun. And that towel is good. I mean, I would want to make it lit super tight so you can still feel voluminous.
Yeah, I think that the move would be to like get a little PVC kind of situation where it's like the towel is huge around me and my face is like real small inside of it.
Yes.
I think that would be
really
great.
cool.
And there's like stains on it. If I was gonna like add more to it, maybe I would be like, you see this stain? You remember this one? This is from this, and this one's from here.
Yeah.
But everyone has that towel. It's not just like a bachelor towel. It's the towel that everyone has in their closet that's like the spill towel. You know?
The sad rag. There's the glad rags and the sad rags.
There's true. That's true. And this is that towel that maybe at one point in time you were using it for like drying off after the shower, but then like you spilled coffee one day, and now it's this towel.
Forever tarnished. There's a darkness in you, brother. You have to dwell in darkness from here on out.
True. Yeah, you were only born into the no towel, or like you grew it. Yeah, whatever that line is. Yeah,
I was raised as the no towel.
Your face should be a stain, a la Justin's Cinnabite. Cinnabite. If that has not been, if that's not a phrase yet, that is so funny. I love.
That's. We talking about this?
Yes, we're. No, we're not. Well, wait. Is that the last bite of shared dessert? No.
Oh yes, yes. Hold on.
There it is. But Cinnabite is so funny. That is so funny, Lulu. I love that so much.
The pose I'm doing in this photo is so Pagliacci the sad clown. It's amazing.
Well, it's great because you are like looking up at everybody at dinner and are just like, please, last morsel. I would love to, speaking of like dramatic monologues, if we ever do a show where we get to do each other's pieces, I would maybe that one's high on my list of giving it a shot.
Really?
I love that piece. I think that piece is great. If you could do any one of my pieces, Justin, what would you do?
Tough call.
Like, what do you really feel like you could like bring something to that you would just really fucking in the pocket crush?
What was the name of? And I never saw this live. What was the name of the Christmas Carol?
No, you would do that.
I like the idea of being on the
hoverboard.
Yes.
Wow, that would be great. I would love to see you crush that piece. Definitely doesn't feel like it would be like you're in your pocket piece. The piece that I feel like you would do of mine that you would crush would be either the Bachelorax, I think you would destroy, or remember the Find a Penny character?
Yes. I mean, that's definitely in the... I'm off that jag of just like trying to say as many words as possible as fast as possible. And the reason I chose the hoverboard one is because I feel like I'm in a jag of the performance being an added layer to the piece.
Yeah, I think you are in that. I think it started with JD Vance at a JD Vance, and then it continued with I'm running, I'm a runner.
Yeah. So I noticed that about myself in this last show, and so that's why I feel like doing a little trick or spectacle in the middle while you're also doing a piece is something I'm like.
Welcome to the Thunderdome, Justin. Welcome to my world, bro.
That's why we got this song show coming up. I'm like, how can I make this harder, which I think is easier because my brain's broken.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting show. I don't know. You feel free to take. Do you want to kill a real man if you're feeling
it? I mean, I am feeling that. And it's in line with a lot of the songs that happen in my house. But I really need to come through. I know for a fact I'm going to end up putting way too much work into this next show's piece.
That's good. There's no such thing as way too much work on this shit.
Yeah, I'm going to be like Amadeus, frustrated at my piano.
Yes.
And by that I mean this piano, which I will use maybe.
There it is. That was a table at one point in time. Now they don't have a table.
Now I sit in a tiny chair at a table that like I'm like a Japanese restaurant sitting.
Yeah, scenes from a Japanese restaurant. That's that famous song. I wanted to announce do you want to soft launch our other big news, Justin? Our other big show news.
Great idea. Yes, I think that's a great idea.
Folks, this is exclusively for anyone who's watching right now. We also have, not only do we have a show on March 28th, we have a show a mere 3 weeks minus 1 day after that. 20 days after that, and then 21 days after that. And if you have ever watched our stuff and you've been like, God damn it, man, when I got to get to the city to see these guys, we're coming to you. We're doing 2 shows in Los Angeles in April.
Yes.
The 17th and the 18th of April, Thursday and Friday at the UCB Theater over there. It is going to be fun. We talked about it today about who we're booking, and there's going to be some names that you recognize on there. Some old heads from the Characters Welcome over in New York who moved over to LA, and some just like big names from people you might enjoy who do online content.
Yeah, we're scooping up some folks we don't get to see very often, and that's exciting for
Yep.
us. I like being out in LA. It's a fun town, hanging with old friends. This crew out there is going to be a wild mix. It's going to be fun.
Yeah. We got a question here. When will you guys come to the Bay Area? We need fun shows up here. This April 17th and 18th is probably in LA is going to be the closest we get to the Bay Area, I would say.
Well, but I will say, I've done San Fran Sketch Fest, and that's something that we could put on our docket. It just happened, so it would
Could be fun.
a ways off, but maybe within this year we would make an effort to do that.
Lulu says we should get the Smosh guys. That would be very funny.
Yeah, that's fun.
Is that on your radar, Justin? Smosh?
Vaguely. I've only, I think, read a little bit about them, but I've never partaken.
Yeah. Puff, hot take. Fucking love Characters Welcome shows.
Yeah, we're back, baby. Disney, I say.
So we're going to be in LA the 17th and the 18th. The 17th is going to be a best of show. If you've ever wanted to just see the shit that we stand behind, the stuff that we are the proudest of, the biggest and best pieces from our YouTube channel, or just from what we do, that's the 17th. Then the 18th, we're going to have a cavalcade of blackout pieces it's going to be our third ever Portman show where we're doing those big mashups. And that's when you're going to get to see a bunch of people on stage doing little 90-second bits. It's going to be fun.
Folks who maybe don't do a lot of characters, but do a lot of other comedy is the goal. So we're going to be dropping those lineups as we get closer, but definitely put on your calendars because it is going to be fun.
And the two shows are going to be very different from one another. So if you're interested at all, come with us both nights. We're going to party after both shows and have a really, really good time. So
yes,
come to the best of.
We will be at my taco stand out late that night, guaranteed.
Oh yeah. We got to find one of us needs to book a hotel room very close to the theater so then we can just bring the party there. Because I don't even know do people drink in LA? Do people go party?
Well, I will say not as much, and they don't stay out late. It's a different town than this New York City.
Yucky.
Even New York is not New York is more like LA used to be pre-pandemic, and now LA post-pandemic is even different.
Yeah.
So
weird. Excited to do that. Aaliyah, thank you so much for making that trip to LA. Come on out, 17th, 18th. It's gonna be huge.
Yes, great announcement. I have another announcement. Let's welcome out our next character.
Let's do it, Justin. Here comes our next character coming in hot. I am so excited for this character. I'm always looking for my next grift, what other people would call gainful employment. So that's why this character is very interesting to me. Let us welcome to the Rectangles. Your coworker shows you around your new job.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes.
Hey, you're new to the lab, right? Cool. Pull up a petri dish and sit down. Yeah, I am from the Dehyde family. You've heard of us. No, man, I'm not formaldehyde. That's my stuffy older brother. We call him formal. I'm casualdehyde. You can call me casual. Yeah, formal's super famous, but it's whatever. I'm totally not jealous. I mean, the guy is pompous. He hangs out in morgues. Seriously, the dude reeks. I don't get how he's famous, but it's cool. I don't need fame. I'm cool just chilling here with my compounds. What do? I get stains out of things. Okay, a couple things about the lab. Sulfuric acid, he lives in that high cupboard. Kind of a mean SOB till you get to know him. He's good at his job, though. I mean, he makes good fertilizer. Ammonia and bleach. Ammonia and bleach live under the sink. They've got this kind of on-again, off-again thing going. It's best to avoid them. When they're together, it's like super toxic. What about the New York Times? Oh, yeah, you saw my brother on the New York Times front page. Yeah, everyone talks about that. Yeah, he's holding Einstein's brain on the president of Harvard's desk. How hard is that to hold on to something that's already dead, right? Like, I'm not even jealous or anything. You know, right now I'm in a sweet studio test tube, but I'm thinking about upgrading to a 1-bedroom flask. If you want to go in together, we could afford a beaker maybe. That guy, that's argon. Yeah, him and helium are always talking about how their noble gases can't mix with us commoners. Honestly, I don't think they would do it even if they were allowed to. That stick is so far up there. Hey, argon. Yeah, it's a cool cape. Yeah, we know. Super noble. Okay, later. See what I mean? Everyone else is real chill, though. You gotta meet my pal. She's my best pal, acetyl salicylic acid. She's awesome. Well, yeah, her public name is aspirin. Yeah, technically anyone can say it because the copyright expired, but she wants to know someone first before she's comfortable you calling her that. I mean, I can call her aspirin. You know who can't call her aspirin? Mr. Famous fucking Formaldehyde. That's you. What do my parents say about my job? They mostly talk about Formal, I guess, and how successful he is. I mean, I don't know why you keep asking me about him. He's not a big deal. Okay, back to the lab. We like our pranks around here. One time H2O was on eye wash duty and he went out for a smoke break, so sulfuric acid jumped in. That scientist got the surprise of his life. That prank did go a little too far. It was on the news. Okay, the best place to score rubbing alcohol in here is behind the. You want to meet Formal? Come on, man! I'm telling you, he's not that cool, and I'm not jealous of him. Like, who cares that he got his picture taken with the president of Harvard? And by the way, that same president used me to get an incriminating stain off his couch, so his wife wouldn't know he's having an affair. So who's the real hero here, huh? Yeah, me, not Formal. Even though he gets to be famous, and it's totally fine, and it doesn't bother me at all. Look, I gotta come clean about something. I'm jealous of my brother's success. No, it's true. I know you can't tell because I hide it so well. Oh, so you want to jump into the centrifuge? It's a wild ride. Oh. Sorry, it's not you. I'm just feeling sleepy all of a sudden. Hey, I didn't ask your name yet. What is it? Chloroform? Oh no.
Kathy L,
Kathy
everyone.
L, everybody.
So this
Hey, friend.
is friend of the show, Kathy L. Friend of the show turned incredible character performer. You always bring the heat every time you
Thanks,
come.
hon.
Yeah, so let me ask you, are you deep into the periodic table? What's the...
One of my music students is a genius, and at age like 4 or 5, he was super into the periodic table. And so I had to change all of our music lessons to be periodic table related, and I started into it. And right around that time, I was taking my first class with Eric. And
And you believe?
Remember, Eric, I did a first draft of this little.
I remember this piece. Yeah.
In your class.
Yes.
And
Casualdehyde is
very funny.
Forever stamped in whatever part of my brain remembers.
You know, I shout out to Scheuchler. I had a Zoom with him a few weeks back, and he helped me. He gave me some ideas. Isn't that great?
Oh,
yeah.
What is happening right now?
It's Discord collab.
It's almost as if we have a nice, good community that cares about
It's almost like that, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah.
What a dream. That's amazing. So great. And which what I almost called it a science factory. What laboratory did you break into?
You know, I'm sitting on the counter of my nephew's lab. My best friend is actually a chemist, like a super smart chemist. And so her son, my nephew, is a chemical engineering student, and he's been working in a lab So
Whoa.
this isn't actually his lab. This is a lab from, Google.
From the internet.
But
I was lit up when you mentioned argon. I was a chemistry major in college. Loved chemistry in high school. For a short time before I switched to theater, the classic.
Yeah, when did you decide
I know that
you
happened.
didn't want to make money anymore, Justin?
Early
Yeah.
on.
Early on.
Yeah.
But I named anytime I was playing like a RPG on like Nintendo or wherever I was playing it, my character name was Argon.
Oh, that is geek-tastic. I love that.
Noble gas.
Yeah.
Very in the vein of like Lord of the Rings, Aragorn.
Yep.
Argon's my guy.
Argon's your guy. Well, he's kind of an ass, I gotta say.
There has to be somewhere, I know it exists without looking it up, some sort of YA dystopian fiction where people are separated into the type of gases that they are.
Yeah.
The noble gases. The noble gases are the high class society.
It's like our world, except
blank.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Now,
Kathy,
but Kathy, I feel like you should tell us about your other job that you've been doing as because this is wild.
So I emailed you guys back in November saying, hey, what do you think? Would it be helpful to have a Google Doc of every live stream since the beginning of COVID? And neither one of you emailed me back. So I thought, well, that's a hit. So I just started doing it a few months ago, and it was so much fun at first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet.
No.
And I have no one to blame but myself, but I am deep into it now. Every damn live stream.
Kathy, not to make you go back to square zero on it, but did you do a yawn counter for me?
I learned a lot about you, Eric. That's not part of it, but I'm gonna say I learned a lot about each of you.
Yes, let's go. This is what we've been waiting for.
So Eric has a tendency to make some real firm proclamations about this year I'm going to do such.
Yeah.
I actually, you know what? I'm gonna let you guys do this for a little bit, but I can't be here.
We just hear Eric sobbing behind his hand.
Yeah.
And have I achieved my dreams, Kathy?
Some of them.
Yeah.
So you guys threatened to do your. Right now, I'm in October of 22, when you guys were threatening to do your Stairmaster competition every damn week. And I don't know.
And to be fair, that evolved into a half marathon that we did run
in 2023.
You did run in 2023, and if I recall correctly, you got kind of decimated there, hon.
I'm not sure about. Well, let me just say that until we get to that, until you get there, Kathy, we don't know for sure.
Yes,
okay,
that's exactly.
Right.
Let's live in this questionable middle period, this liminal space.
So eventually it'll be, I presume, a searchable document where anyone can look up whoever was on each week.
Wow, that's amazing.
And you'll be able to search by character, presumably too. Although every time one of you guys repeats a character, I write something different, so it might not. Like one time I wrote YA fiction. One time I wrote Crest. One time I wrote Mouth Police. So it's going to be as. I'm not making any promises.
That would be amazing to see which character we've each done the most on this.
Yeah, I try to keep a nice, like,
spread out a little bit,
varied spread on repetition.
Yeah, kind of a scattershot approach to it. Wow, that's amazing, Kathy. Truly the dramaturg. You're like, if Schweikler is the live at the theater dramaturg, you are now the live stream dramaturg.
Yes.
It's a job and a half, and I've no one but myself to blame.
I was about to say, who put you up to this? You should punish them.
Yeah, destroy them. It sounds like a formaldehyde.
I thought it would be a really fun project to point my hyperfocus at for a while. But my hyperfocus sort of moved on, but I'm still doggedly.
But you're here.
But
nice. The
soft focus remains.
But,
wow, that's so funny.
The chat's saying it. Kathy's a baddie for doing that. You're a baddie, Kathy. You're a baddie. You're like, yep. Here we are.
Yeah, okay.
Is there anything else, Kathy? You always bring so much illumination when you come on here. Is there anything else you'd like to plug or mention on your website?
Yes, I have something to plug. People, this is a serious plug. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves.
Good.
We're living under fascism. Don't let them steal your joy. Help your
That's really
neighbors
nice.
and find joy. That's my plug.
That's great.
That's great.
What a great message to be like, let's make sure our community is strong, because I think you're such a strong part of this community, Kathy. It's so great to have you here.
And I'll tell you what, that's something that we can do no matter what's going on. So like Patton Oswalt had a post probably a month ago now.
Ratatouille?
Yes, yeah. Ratatouille himself. About he was going to see a punk show in like Memphis, and he said it was this joyful experience where people were really taking care of each other. And he mentioned like we got a long road to hoe, as it were, going forward, and that's the only way to sort of find light on a regular basis, that we're in control of. So shouts to that.
That's great.
I told you guys I was originally trained as a social worker in Minnesota, so sincere is basically all I've got. And there's nothing funny about sincere, but sincere is all I've got.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, sincerity lends itself to comedy in a way, especially in the past. It's a little more confusing now, but sincerity and comedy go hand in hand because authenticity and honesty are part of what comedy is built around. So.
That's true. Did you guys know the original "Who's on First" joke? He really didn't know who was on first.
He had no idea.
He
didn't know what they were talking about.
Desperately trying to find out.
Sincerely puzzled.
Yeah.
And it ended in a pistol duel, unfortunately.
Yeah, they killed each other, which is too bad. But that was sincere. Kathy, it's so good to have you. Always good to have you. Please don't be a stranger. Please do this stuff more with us here. But it's always good to talk with you on the Discord and everything like that. You're great. You're just good.
You guys are great. Next time I got to figure out a better light because I look like I'm about to die from diphtheria here. So. I'm gonna figure out a better light next time.
It's looking good on our end. We'll see you soon, Kathy.
All righty, take care, guys.
Good luck out there.
Oh, so good. Schroekler said, Kathy, that was great, and the screen worked really well. Schroekler, thank you so much for helping Kathy out with that. So fun. Really good comment here from Lemming. Chatty, isn't she? We get it. Lulu.
We get it. That's good. That's good.
Jay, stay punk forever. We're always pissed off that doesn't mean we're dickheads. If you're still here, Puff the Magic, what do you think about punk? Just nice. Go ahead and shout that out whenever you have a second.
Yes, and of course, get that diphtheria vaccine. It's time.
Yes, please. Go ahead and get that. Justin, do you have the ability to post a link to the Discord for us?
Yes, I think so. Assuming it's in this basket.
That's the place where we hang out. And I'm not just talking to y'all. I'm talking to you too, Jessica, who's still in the private chat. You can join our Discord. Everybody can. And we can go chat over there. That's where Kathy and Schroekler, the likes of which the behemoths of the Character Welcome comedy community hang out and rub shoulders. You can go hang out there too. I'll do it, Justin.
I can grab it. I thought he would have had it saved, but it's not.
I think
when Jorge's away, the cats will fail.
When Jorge's away, everyone else will do their best.
Yeah.
That's a Discord link over there. You can go hang out there. We are. I said this a couple weeks ago, but we're even closer. We're very close to having 500 of you in the Discord, which is cool. I think that's cool.
Very cool.
We got about 100. I think we got 184,000 strong on the YouTube page, and that's fun too. But the Discord is very fun. Really enjoy that.
That's where we speak. That's where we get real.
Is where we see. Look, somebody just joined. Otto Bonato. Thank you so much, Otto. Good to have you there.
We'll see you there immediately following this show.
We'll see you there immediately following the show. But you know what? Also, I might just head over to the general right now and say, hey, there you go. Perfect.
Oh, nice. Wow, you're really showing how it works.
I'm everywhere. Hey, cheesy joke lady. Welcome to the Discord.
Yep, my Discord is popping off right now with
how you doing? Cheesy joke lady, I'm going to give you a Marge reaction. Boom. Cheesy joke lady's there.
Wow, really selling Discord here as well. As a place to be.
We're here. Oh, that's you. Great. Awesome. Hello, cheesy joke lady. Welcome to the Discord. It's very fun over there. We have a good time. And we will come to the Bay Area sometime.
I love it up there. Very fun. Great food town. Great place to hang out.
That's nice. Very cool. Justin, we've reached that point in the show, haven't we?
No.
We have. No, we
it
have.
can't be.
We have
Can't
reached
be.
that point in the show, everyone. There is only one final character now. I know that's sad.
That's
And
not
I have
possible. I've been
you-
here pulling the levers of control and power. I can't believe it's gotten through to the end so far.
Finally, that we get to see the man behind the hat or mask.
Oh,
Here he
that's it's sort of true.
Yeah, it's true. I'm so excited for a very final character. Oh boy, remember when we were talking about, Justin, how you do like a lot of crazy stage stuff now and you don't do just like a bunch of weird words strung together?
Yes.
All right, cool. Let's just keep that in the back of our head as we welcome out our very final character. This is great. This is viral sensation, folks. This guy is all over your Instagram. This guy
sort of the next Mr. Beast in a lot of ways.
He's the next Mr. Beast in a lot of ways, and also the next Mr. Beast in no ways, I would say. Let's welcome him out. Please welcome Hack and Jack from the Hack Shack.
Schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon, schönes Mädchen, komm doch mal her. Schönes Mädchen.
Oh, well, what's up, gang? Hack and Jack here, fresh out of the Hack Shack, back with another great batch of hacks. If you're not in the know, you should know that a hack is a trick that you can use to unnecessarily cut a corner in life. Like how you can make a bird feeder out of a Clorox bottle and accidentally kill all the birds in your yard. It saves you a couple dollars on buying a bird feeder, is very time consuming, and the end result is an absolute disaster. Now, I'm here in a hotel room, the ultimate home for hacks. Whether you're on vacation and looking for a quick treat, or you've been kicked out of your home, aka the Hack Shack, after your wife caught you humping a pillow in your front yard with a printed out picture of your high school sweetheart Becky taped to the front of it. Two normal, hypothetical scenarios. Hack! You don't need to pay to print pictures, you can just use a regular printer. The quality is not good, but if you squint, you can barely make out the image, or in this case, make out with the image. Hack! The thing I love about a great hack is the answer is right there in front of your face. Hack! Did you know that you can make soup in your hotel coffee maker? It's true. The clam chowder will taste like coffee, and from then on, the coffee will taste like clam chowder. Amazing and selfish. Hack! You can use your hotel room sink as a mini bar. Just fill it with alcohol that you stole out of the lobby bar. Grab some ice and boom, you're wasting away again in Margaritaville. Or just don't, because you can drink room temperature plastic bottle tequila because you've thrown your life away. Hack! Nothing matters. Hack! Humping a pillow on your front lawn can be just as good as actual sex with Becky if you're creative enough, or you have nothing left to lose. It is more public though, so there will be consequences. My wife called the fire department for some reason, and they actually sprayed me with a hose. Hack! It hurts. Now it's time for my favorite section, Hack and Jack's Whack Pack Hack Rack, live from the Hack Shack, or in this case, live from the cheapest hotel room at a Holiday Inn Express. These are the best hacks submitted by you, my loyal hack packers. This one just came in from Becky, my high school sweetheart. Wow, thanks for tuning in, Beck. She writes, Jack, you have to stop texting me. I'm married and so are you. Hack! Want to know the ultimate way to hack your marriage? It's called divorce. We made out one time for 5 minutes at a party in 11th grade. Hack! A high school memory can haunt you for the rest of your life. Just ask most people. My husband is coming to your hotel room now to kick your ass. Hack! Uh-oh, my arms are tiny, and I'm getting scared of being punched in the face. So that's all the time we have for Hack and Jack at the Hack Shack. Tune in as I make a clean break with my current life and resurface in the future in another form of internet grifter. Come find me on my new show, Tiptoe Through the Crypto with Dr. Gypto. Goodbye.
The Justin Tyler, everyone. God damn, I do really like that character. And it was, I don't know what it is about you just literally taking your hat off and putting glasses on. I was immediately just like giggling.
Different guy.
So hard.
Also, the way the light is lit, my hair looks very like dyed or something.
There was something happening. You just literally did not look like you. It was unbelievable.
Hack.
It was so funny.
Holy shit,
I
28
love
comments.
Yeah, 28 comments, dude. We were chatting. We really were liking it. It's mostly when I think of Justin, the first thing that comes to mind is hack.
Wow, who said that? That feels like Lulu.
Yeah, who would say that?
That was you.
It was me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Leia says that's the same dude.
Yeah,
Who knew?
real dude. I mean, we've talked about this every time I do this piece, but you worked on Hack My Life. I worked on Hack My Life. And hacks are something that I think it was such a trend to do for so long. And then now it's gone away. I feel like people have given up on making their life easier and they're just trying to survive.
Well, it is funny. Like when that show came out and I was like working on it, I was like, I can't believe this is content. And now I'm like, I can't believe that show is not dominating. Like that is content. I feel like that show is ahead of its time a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's what TikTok is for lots of people.
Yeah. Now it's just like garbage. I think if you look through the pictures, there might be a picture of me. If we do the annual picture of me from Hack My Life, it will be me inside of a trash bag.
Yeah. What's great about this picture is you look like an absolute. It looks like you're wearing fake facial hair. In a community theater show about something.
Yeah, it's crazy. That was my first season on Characters Welcome, Justin. But that was happening simultaneously as this.
You had that facial hair during Characters Welcome?
Yes, I remember when I was doing Hack My Life, I was simultaneously trying to write this fucking devil firstborn son character as well as I could.
To think we were collaborating.
And we didn't even talk about that. Yeah, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You were putting me through hell at UCB and in real life for gainful employment.
What's changed?
And yet, here we are. Can you do a shout out to Beans? I just ate some and want to put people on game. Hey, everybody. If you haven't heard about this yet, I want to get you guys. I want people to be aware of this thing that I just found out about. It's called Beans.
Ooh,
it's called Beans.
Yeah.
Beans. They're not just for a magic pouch to trade to a giant. They're also for eating, if you can believe it.
Beans, a mistake you can make twice or 3 times a day if you want to.
Wow, Beans. You can't spell beans without Sean.
We got baked beans. Wow, the most decadent beans.
Baked beans. Have you guys ever had twice baked beans? That's when you shit your pants.
Ding! Beans are done. Twice baked beans are done.
Sean Bean. Yeah, the ding on Sean. Very, very fun. Very, very fun. Folks, this has been so fun. I don't even want to go away, but we really had a good show, and we really have to. It must end, like all good things.
Yes, we have to leave something in the tank. We have to leave
like a minor celebrity falling into the ocean off of a cruise ship. Everything must end.
Yeah.
Everything
dream death.
Dream death. True.
Here's the thing. I'm like, I could swim.
No.
But that's not how it works. You just die.
Yep. You just die. Yep. It really is. It's the ball's in your court on when you want to die at that point.
If you're immediately like, later.
You're just like,
they're like, no, they're throwing a little life jacket for you.
No, I'm going to swallow the ocean.
Yeah, this isn't a cruise ship. It's a ski boat. We're coming to pick you up.
You're fine. You're fine. This has been our show. It's been so much fun. Thank you so much for the folks that joined the Discord. There's still time for you to join the Discord. There is so much time for you to see us on stage on 2 coasts of this United States of America. March 28th in New York and April 17th and 18th in LA.
There it is.
It's going to be a great time, but if we don't see you there, we'll see you next week.
We'll be back here next Wednesday on the Rectangles with a whole new bevy of great characters and pictures where our facial hair looks fake. See y'all soon, folks. Later.
Goodbye.